Hi friends, in this video I am going to share with you about Dr. Swapan Dasgupta. You all know that Dr. Swapan Dasgupta was a candidate from Rashbehari constituency, and this is after many years this seat has been won by him, and he is such a person. I have seen him one of the most erudite persons in entire BJP family. Yeah, but Mr. Tathagata Roy was there, and some other teachers and professors are definitely there. But and the MLAs who have been elected, I respect all of them. But I would at first I would like to share my experience with Dr. Swapan Dasgupta when before 2020 national education policy, Dr. Dasgupta was the convener, or he was the head of West Bengal's national education policy chapter. Okay, so at that time, being a school teacher, I had the opportunity to become involved in that National Education Policy Committee that has been formed under the leadership, under the chairmanship of Dr. Swapan Dasgupta. At that time, I saw him such a erudite person and such a sober and calm and cool person. Since then, I have started to respect him. He sometimes he says that he will talk with my PA Bishojit Das, but I say that actually I want to make direct contact with him, and I am very much fortunate that he has given me the opportunity to express my views, to express my thoughts with him. Whenever I write any book, I show him that this is the thing, this is the book, and he helps me, and he suggests me that this should be done and this should not be done. But that is not the question. The question is that after the swearing in ceremony of our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, now the ministries are being distributed. In this situation, I would like to request our Honorable Chief Minister and our Honorable Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, please consider Dr. Swapan Dasgupta as the Minister of Education, because according to me and like me, there are many professors and teachers definitely here in West Bengal who know Dr. Dasgupta, and his what I say, and his scholarship, and his the scholarly words and actions and talks and behaviors. And if you hear his friendship with Mr. Shashi Tharoor and a lot of people in the world, he is the only person in West Bengal who can be. This is if he becomes the chief minister, if he becomes the education minister, that will be that will be his lower position. He can become the education minister of India, because you see I have no any interest to support him. But the thing I am talking for the development of our state, because education has gone to the dogs in West Bengal. I mean the previous government has इसको सत्यानाश कर दिया. अभी इसको अगर जगाना है तो definitely national education policy will have to be implemented here. And who will do the best? Who can do the best? Except Dr. Swapan Dasgupta, nobody can do that. Remember, I am telling to our Honorable Chief Minister and our Honorable Home Minister. Okay, see, but the people who were saying why you are advocating for Mr. Swapan Dasgupta, he is not my friend, he is not my relative, he is not a close or blood relation. Nothing is there. We do not have very good or very not good. I will not say we have not very close relationship. I do not go to his home regularly, and he does not come. He never came to my home. But actually it's a relationship of respectful relationship which I have built with him. From that respect, when I started to study him more, I found that he is contesting debates with Mr. Shoshi Tharoor in international forums. And if you see his biography, I am trying to tell from, I do not know much about him, but I am telling whatever I have learned from him. I am sharing with you, and then after that you will consider yourself. Okay. Swapan Dasgupta was born on 3rd October 1955. So he is 55, so he is 11 years senior to me. Okay. So 10 years, I would say. So, in this sense, he is a respectable person. Number one. Number two, he is an he is a very renowned Indian journalist and a politician. Okay, so he is influential within the Indian right wing politics. So he writes columns in English dailies mainly. I have read his articles in different newspapers, because I am a subscriber and I am a member of the American Library. So I have the access of all the newspapers of India. So, so in 2025, Swapan Dasgupta was conferred the Padma Bhushan Award for his contribution to the literature and education. Yes, he is completely worthy of that. One of my friends today in the morning, Professor Ajit Menon, he teaches in the MIDS, Madras Institute of Development Studies. He was saying that mediocre persons are coming in West Bengal politics, and he was making responsible to the government, central government. But I defied him. I told that, yeah, mediocre person definitely everywhere where you will find that those who are very close to the party, those who are members of the party, and those who are very obedient to the party, normally get the high posts. Okay, but the people who are very wise, and those who are really very involved in education, for spreading in real sense education, but those who are not very much closeness with the political parties, they do not get, they always remain bratto, they always remain out of the corridor. That doesn't matter. Okay, but the real people will do the real work. But I say that Swapan Dasgupta, if Swapan Dasgupta gets this Padma Bhushan award, then why he will not be given the post of, for which purpose you had given him Padma Bhushan? You had given Padma Bhushan for his contribution to literature and education. So, is there anybody in West Bengal who can get that? Who had got that anytime, anywhere in the world? No. So, for that purpose, Swapan Dasgupta should be the education minister, both higher education and secondary education. Okay, he should be the minister, because he knows the entire education policy of national education policy. Because all our professors in that committee in West Bengal. So, and we have discussed, analyzed several times on different parts of national education policy, and I have written a book also on national education policy. I wrote the national education policy 2020, the roadmap to the development of India. Because on the basis of my experience and knowledge, when I was studying, I was given some responsibility by the committee, and I studied, and then I wrote a book. Okay, and that book is very selling well, and it has sold more than 400 copies, more than 500 copies in the world. Okay, so you see, let me say about him. Okay, so Swapan Dasgupta was born in a Bengali family, in Bengali Kayasto family in West Bengal, in Kolkata, on 3rd October 1955. Okay, so he received his schooling from Saint Paul schools. Remember, where from did he get his study? Not from West Bengal board. No, 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 no. He studied in Saint Paul's school. Where it is? It is in Darjeeling. That is why he has got so many good friends. Shashi Tharoor is friend. Shashi Tharoor is friend. You just imagine. I have. It is my privilege is that, as I had relation, I mean I had the association with him. That is why I have been able to see our Honorable Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah. Amit Shah. I have been able to see our Foreign Minister, S. Jaishankar, and many other leaders. because of him only. This is the person. He is such a nice person. He is such a great person. Okay, so that is why I am advocating for him. So you see, where did he study? He studied at Saint Paul's School. Next, and then La Martiniere, Calcutta. La Martiniere, Calcutta. You are a student of La Martiniere and graduated from St. Stephen's College in 1975. Okay, and he was awarded the prestigious Inlaks scholarship. And after that, he earned his MA and his PhD from the School of Oriental and African Studies and returned to Kolkata briefly in 1979 and take a management position at Calcutta Chemical Company. But these did not suit him, and these did not. He did not stick to this company for a long time. Okay, so within a year, just within a year, Swapan Babu, I call him Swapan Babu with due respect, I call him Swapan Babu, and he returned to the United Kingdom and as a junior research fellow at Nuffield College, Oxford. He studied at Oxford, okay, and he taught and researched South Asian politics. More interesting thing is that during this time, an excerpt from the thesis concerning the intersectionality of local politics in the Midnapur district was published in one of the subaltern studies volumes. I also started my career from Paschim Medinipur. I also did my research on women's empowerment in local governments from Vidyasagar University, and I did extensively research in Paschim Medinipur district. So here we have connection. Here I find that the persons who have worked on Medinipur, but the undivided Midnapur, you say, they are together. They are together, you know. So his eruditeness is beyond many people's imagination here in West Bengal, and those who do not know him actually. Okay, so our honorable chief minister is also from Medinipur. I had the opportunity to visit his house. I have gone there, Kathi, for my research work, and I had visited his house also, though I could not meet him because at the time he was busy in Jharkhand elections. Last year I went there. Okay, that's different thing. But the thing is that he is such a scholar that he has been writing columns. And once I asked him that, sir, how do you earn? And where do you write actually in the initial page? And he said me that Swapan Babu told me that I am the highest paid journalist in India. He is the highest paid journalist in India. Remember, the government of India or or the selection committee for Rajya Sabha membership, they did not see his face. They did not see his voice. They did not see his appearance. No, 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 no. They saw, they understood, they gave importance on his merit, on his pen, on his columns, and on his contribution in education sector. So you just see, he is in the editorial positions over several English dailies, including in India, and that includes the Indian Express. You see, the Indian Express, the Times of India, the Statesman, India Today, etc. So he is a frequent guest on news channels and English language debates on Indian politics and international affairs. In 2015, Swapan Dasgupta was appointed on the board of directors of Larsen and Toubro as a nominee of the Unit Trust of India, but he had to resign from the board, from the directorship of the Larsen and Toubro, because the government of India had appointed him to the Rajya Sabha, nominated him to the Rajya Sabha. Membership members of Rajya Sabha are being nominated by the president. 12 members from different fields, education, sports, from different fields they are appointed. Okay, so he was appointed now. So, they are selected. They are selected from nominated, rather I would say. The particular term in political science is nominated. So he had been nominated in the Rajya Sabha in 2016. Okay, so in 2019 he published Awakening Bharat Mata, the political beliefs of the Indian right, the political beliefs of the Indian right. He was conferred honorary visiting professorship at Center for Media Studies at Jawaharlal Nehru University. So this is one of the best university in India, Jawaharlal Nehru University. If you see the campus, if you see the faculty, they are the great people. And in West Bengal, you see the Jadavpur University. I find both. I have gone to both the places. I have gone to Jadavpur University several times, and I have gone several times to JNU when I was in Delhi. So I have seen the campus, I have seen the faculty members, I have seen the departments. Okay, really wonderful, and it's very, very, very nice because frequently airplanes are flying over the campus. Okay, very nice place. Okay, so he was then conferred the professorship, visiting professorship at Center for Media Studies at Jawaharlal Nehru University in recognition of his excellent expertise on journalism and media. Right. So Dasgupta started. People say that he started his career as a Trotskyite during college days because he was young then, but he became a Thatcherite in England. But I am not going to give all these things. Swapan Dasgupta active in politics since the early 90s as a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So he believed in the potential of the Mandal Commission recommendations and the Ram Rath Yatra initiated by Mullamana Joshi, L.K. Advani, right? So he supported that, and writing in 1997 hailed him. And after that, he became the spokesperson of the BJP in the English language press. In the early 2000s, Dasgupta blogged, quote, "The right is an endangered community in India's English language medium. I happen to be one of the few to have retained a precarious toehold in the mainstream media," unquote. Okay. Throughout these years, Swapan Dasgupta emphasized the value of English in reaching out to the elites who were allegedly much committed to the left liberal cause and winning them over towards Hindutva. You see, he took the language, English language, to broke the left's elitism, right? So what a thought! And still all he is very much, he speaks better English than Bengali. But I'm not saying that he tells the wrong Bengali words or sentences, no, but his English is to me much better than his Bengali language. Maybe this is because of his practice. He has been practicing for long, and he stayed there in England, and he worked there. So definitely it might be. Okay, and he studied also in all English medium schools, colleges, and universities. Okay, so in 2016 he became BJP nominated candidate to the Rajya Sabha as an eminent personality in literature, and this term would have to be finished by 2022, but the election of Legislative Assembly took place in 2021, and he has been what is saying, and he was nominated as a candidate from Tarokeshwar, but he had to lost the election by 7,484 votes. He took the defeat, but he was very much active in different activities in West Bengal politics, and for his activities, for his research, and for his contribution to education, I am very much sure that the West Bengal government under Mr. Shubhendru Adhikari will give him the berth of Honorable Minister of Education, because if you give him ministry, he will not make any revolt, he will not pass any bad comment against you, he will not do any harm to the government, to the people, I am very much sure, and he will do all the things on the basis of the national education policy, which is good for the society, which is better for the livelihood and earning of the people. he will do all good so that West Bengal people can reach to such a level where Bengali can regain its what I say, its goodwill in the world arena. With these things, with this appeal, I would like to close this video here. Thank you very much.